Hi Chris, talking after a 1-0 victory away at Bromsgrove. Run continues.
Run continues, mate. I think that's probably one of the ugliest games of football anyone will ever watch on a very, very difficult pitch. But that's some serious defending we've done there today. Like, I don't think they've had a chance first half right at the end, and Chadders, that's as good as a goal, that save. But other than that, I think they're claiming a penalty. I can't say I see it, so I don't know. But other than that, I think we've just dealt with everything, and it probably had 0-0 written all over it. But when you keep as industrious as that and grafting and putting the ball in dangerous areas, sometimes you get a little bit of luck, and we have.
But that defending came right from the front, really. I mean, the closing down was back, and really, and as you say, on a pitch like this, it's a perfect pitch to close down on, really.
Yeah, I mean, we tried to go uphill first half, and we said if we could come in with a clean sheet, like that's the objective, and we got there. And then we tinkered the shape, and you can't play. I know people want to play football, you can't play on that, so we just kept putting it down their throat. And when you've got four lads that are running around, and then Flo comes on, and then Fabio comes on, and they're doing all of that from the front, the pressing, and then any ball that goes forward, you've had that back four and then midfield two, just absolutely bashing everything back. Yeah, I think it's, like I say, I think it's a thoroughly deserved win. We'd have taken a 0-0 with the run that they've been on as well, mate. So yeah.
And a debut for Danny Bulk.
Yeah, do you know what? Again, hats off, and I've just said it in there. It's so nice to have three youth products coming through, and obviously taking one off in Kean for Bulky, and that was almost the best introduction that football's ever seen. Like. That would have been an unbelievable goal, let alone with your first touch. So, yeah, I mean, credit to what Matty and Dan are doing in the 23s and the work that they're doing. And it's lovely. We've been saying it for years, haven't we, Neil? That we want youth products coming through, and we've got some really talented youngsters in that 23s.
And blended with a sort of good amount of experience in there as well. Someone like Ed. Played great against Sudbury and great again today. Yeah,
him and Josh were outstanding. Like, they kept hooking it, and they kept getting to the first balls. I didn't think we got to drop zones very well first half, but I don't think that was an effort thing. I think that was why we had to change the shape, where they'd gone with the box midfield, and we only had the two in there. The two boys were winning it, and then their lads were landing on it, and then they lacked a bit of quality, but they were building attacks from it again. So we chucked Samson in there and put three in there, and I thought we dealt with it very well in the end. And yeah, I mean, they're scrapping around a little bit, but I think the first half, maybe they've picked it, but the hill helps everyone, doesn't it? So, like, it is a hell of a... I think I'm standing at the top here, and I think I'm probably level with the top of the pitch. So, yeah, it's a difficult place to come. Fans are always quite lovely here, actually, as well, which is nice. But yeah, I remember being here a couple of years ago. It might have been last year. We ended up buying the fans a beer because I didn't think we were great. So it's nice that we can come out of here with 3 points. And
you're not buying fans a drink tonight, then?
I'm not buying them a drink.
But you'll enjoy the bus ride home?
Yeah, we will do. I haven't been too well, Neil, so I'm going to get my head down a little bit. But I think that puts us at 10th.
10th, yeah.
Life madness. Yeah, so...
Big game next week, Telford.
Yeah.
Keep this run going?
Yeah, I mean, what we've tried to do is, we said in there before the game, like, let's try and get so no team does the double over us. And it's nice because second game of the season, they come to us and they absolutely battered us. And I didn't see that one coming at all. The Telford one I understood. That 4-0, I didn't see it coming, but they were good for it on the day. So it's nice to avenge that. Regardless of whether it's 1 goal or 4 goals, it's 3 points, isn't it? So yeah, we can get on to Telford, and we probably need to do a little bit there as well. Like that, if I'm honest, I was quite honest, and I thought I got my tactical element wrong on that day. So it's a fixture I've been looking forward to all season, to see whether we can again get that back and make sure that we take another 3 points.
And great to see the boys coming over to the travelling fans again.
Yeah,
you know, it's not a short distance somewhere like this, but it's much appreciated by the fans. I know
I think I've said it a couple of times. I think there is a bit of a camaraderie around the place again, between what's going on in the dressing room and what's going on in the stands, and like, it's nice. And I don't for 1 second not think we've got an honest bunch of lads, and I think them coming over, it's not forced. I think we're all sharing in the fact of good times at the moment, and hopefully they can continue.
Yeah. Nice one.
Lovely.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Cheers,
Cheers mate.
Thank you.